Attention, where your girl is saying this, I'm literally putting you guys on because I want us to be snatched together, okay? Snatched for days. Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to another video. My name is Kemi. Yes, if today is your first time of meeting me, you are definitely welcome. And if you aren't subscribed to my channel, please be so kind and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. Now let's get into why we're here. In today's video, I thought to share the essential products that have been very helpful for me on my weight loss journey, and I think they might be helpful to you too. And I'm going to give you my reasons why as well. So let's get started. Water a day. I have a video dedicated to me drinking a gallon of water a day and what it did for me on my weight loss journey in just a week. Okay, that's eating my regular diet or my regular meals, not necessarily healthy, but just eating my regular meals, and I was drinking a gallon of water deliberately and what it did for me, how it changed the entire. If that sounds like something you're interested in, please, I'm going to be linking up the video right here. You definitely want to check it out. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is water. Water is so important because it flushes out the toxins in the body. It helps you go to the restroom a lot. I noticed that when I wasn't consuming as much water on a weight loss journey, I wasn't using the restroom. You could also infuse the water, you know, spice it up with a bit of mint leaves. You could spice it up with some lemons, some cucumbers, or you know, whatever it is that will make it taste. Because you know, when you're on a weight loss journey and consuming that much water, it can become boring, you know. And one other tip is that I want to say, if you can be consuming not necessarily cold water, I'm not saying if you drink cold water in the same quantity it's not going to be effective, but I'm just saying when you drink, you know, room temperature water, it makes you, the idea is that it makes you consume much more water than cold water. I feel like cold water fills you up a little bit, and then the body has to, you know, take some time to warm it up, you know, in the body. But the room temperature water is so easy for the body to, you know, flush out the toxins. That's what I read. I'm not sure, but I'm going to be linking an article as well in the description box just so you check it out, difference between the warm and the cold water and why people recommend room temperature water. I want to say normal temperature, but room temperature water. So that's what you should be taking, okay? But however, I know that it can be boring, and cold water is definitely more satisfying, especially if you're in the summer. You can't be telling me to take room temperature water, but I get it. And then if you want to infuse your water, I'm going to be taking infused water. You could put in, like I said earlier, some mint leaves. You could buy it in the grocery store close to you. You could slice up some cucumbers. You could put in, you know, slice up a bit of lemon, and just that way you consume much more water and you're able to get to your goal of taking the water, a gallon of water a day. I also have some couple of ideas on what spices it up for me, some motivation for drinking a gallon of water in a day. But you have to find out when you check out my other video referencing drinking a gallon of water. So let's get straight to the next point. Next essential product that I want to talk about, especially if you're in a weight loss journey, would be, okay, I know you guys have heard me talk about it. I'm not going to talk too much about it, but the sauna vest, okay? Any sauna suit is very effective. It almost helps you sweat out double what you would sweat out if you weren't putting on the sauna vest. So it's lined up, it's made up of this lining, okay? I've been putting you guys on since the ages, but nobody be paying attention until some big YouTuber says it, and then you guys be like, you know what, I feel like I've heard this from Kemi before. So I've literally been putting you guys on, guys. I do my research before coming, you know, on here. I don't come here to just embarrass myself. I do a bit of research before coming here to put you guys on, and things that I know that I have implemented them and then they have worked for me before I come and, you know, film a video on YouTube. So you guys be listening, pay attention. Where your girl is saying this, I'm literally putting you guys on because I want us to be snatched together, okay? Snatched for days, you know. So anyways, I digress. I was going to talk about this sauna vest. I feel like, you know, because of the lining that it's made up of, it helps you get the sweat out. You're sweating out those toxins and you're burning more fat, okay? So you definitely want to be put on to these, guys. If you haven't, I'm going to be linking up in the description box. I don't have any link. I'm not getting paid off of this. I'm just simply putting you guys on. So when you put this on and you're working out, you'll notice nobody's going to tell you. You literally be dripping up to your shorts, your leg, everywhere is going to be sweating. You're sweating out those fat, burning out those toxins real fast, faster than if you were without it, okay? So that's the other thing that I want to talk about, this sauna vest. So you definitely want to check it out. You could buy the sauna suit so you're wearing the entire thing from head to toe, but this is just a vest, okay? And especially because my tummy is like my you know, my struggle area. So the next thing I want to talk about, if you aren't a stranger to my channel, then you know I've blabbed about a waist trainer, getting a waist trainer, waist training, and I know people will be like, you know, I know this is constantly a debate. Now I don't know about anybody else, I know you can lose weight without a waist trainer, but if you want that hourglass figure while you're losing the weights, okay, naturally once you lose weight you use like your general body weight, but because you know we ladies, we like those curves, I mean, like I feel like that's where the beauty of a woman comes into play. So you definitely need a waist trainer. A waist trainer is very effective. I've done like a 30-day weight loss journey, a waist training challenge. You might want to check that out. I'll link up all the videos I'm going to be referring to in the description box as well as in the cards as well. So I've talked about weight loss, the benefits, how to properly waist train. I have an entire video and I have more videos to come on waist training, so you definitely want to be subscribed to this channel and turn on the notification bell so that when I upload a video that interests you, you're definitely the first to know. And don't forget to put notification gang first here so that I know that, you know, it's a family up in here. So anyways, waist training is very, very effective. I don't care what anybody else says. It's been effective to me on my weight loss and making me conscious and, you know, minding my body and what I put into my body. So waist trainer, waist training, that's one of the essential products that have been helpful to me on my weight loss journey. The next essential product that I want to talk about is a measuring tape. Yes, a measuring tape, and also we also have a measuring scale. Now I do not use a measuring scale anymore because I was getting depressed with each use, but if this is your forte, I would highly recommend, I'm going to be linking in the description box, the measuring scale. I got this from Amazon for really, I think it was below $10. So you might want to check this out just to keep yourself accountable. It's so important that you have instruments that you use for your accountability, just to kind of monitor your progress, okay? So for me, walk into depression. For every time I would step on the measuring scale and I saw what the numbers were, it just had a, you know, it would just literally send me into depression. Sometimes it could be good because then it makes me feel like, okay, I need to put in more work. But then I realized that my emotional health and well-being is also important while being on a weight loss journey. So that is why I decided to go into tape measurement or measuring tape, using that to measure the inches around my waist, my hips, and my bust. Okay, so those are the places that I know that, okay, when I lose weight, I could easily tell from my bust measurement, from my waistline, and from my hip measurement. But that is why this, I think, is an essential product when you're on a weight loss journey, or the measuring scale. So whatever is your forte, definitely I highly recommend, okay? But I just feel like if you can stick to measuring maybe once in 2 weeks or once in a month, it depends on how much, you know, you're going ham on your weight loss journey. I know that I've been in some fitness groups where you have to kind of submit your measurements every week, okay? So that could also put you in track, and you know, every week if you lose 1 kg, you document it the next week. So that really, I feel like if you really want to go ham with this, that could really be effective, and that is just a brilliant idea. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, I definitely highly recommend you getting a measuring tape or getting on a scale every week, just to kind of monitor your progress and know, you know, when you're slacking and when you need to pick up some more effort or pick up from your slack, okay? So that would actually get you effective results on a weight loss journey. I kid you not. Aside, you know, for me, I can't take the measuring scale every week because I just feel like it was depressing me. But if you know that it's something you can do every week and you're putting in your best, the best of the best, I believe you will still see results. Now the scale, people do not say is an effective, you know, way to monitor your weight loss journey. People always say, you know, stick to measuring tape, you know, and how you feel, how your clothes look on you. You could also take a piece of clothing. I always say a jean never lies. It could also be like maybe a particular clothing that is really snug, and you're like, you want to, the more you fit it, you know, it gets more loosely fitted on you. Then you could start to say, oh, I can tell that my clothes are not, you know, so snug on me anymore. They're starting to feel, you know, loosely fitted and not so snug as they used to be. So that could also be a way to monitor and tell that you're getting good results, especially in your weight loss journey. The final thing that I would like to talk about, not necessarily the final, but for this sake of this particular video and the length of the video, I don't want it to be so long, I would also like to talk about apple cider vinegar. I know that I've talked about this a whole lot. If you know me, I've always been raving about apple cider vinegar. The only downside that I know about apple cider vinegar is that it can affect the color of your tooth. So if you're drinking it, you might want to ensure that you're sipping with a straw or using a straw cup, basically, because direct contact with the teeth is not recommended based on all the research that I've done. So the apple cider vinegar, just in case you don't know and you're first time watching me on YouTube, I always use the ones that have with the mother in it. That's the one that is highly recommended. Okay, so the thing, I know it says disgusting, I'm also going to be uploading a video on a secret, guys, that I've discovered into making and enjoying my sipping into the apple cider. Now I love sipping on apple cider vinegar. Obviously you can tell I'm almost out of apple cider vinegar, but now I have gotten a trick. There's a new recipe that I have, some ingredients that I add that, you know, make my sipping on the apple cider more appealing. I always look forward to taking the drink. It's almost like my go-to now. No extra sweetener, no extra additives, just a few more spices to be able to spice it up. And I'm going to be showing a quick video, so you definitely want to look out for that. It might not be something so long, just straight to the point, but I'll definitely be dropping a video on apple cider vinegar. It's also a very essential product. If you can take it in the morning and as the last thing before you go to bed, you're going to get effective results. Like, it's going to give you that, you know, acidic feeling, like you're drinking something acidic. That's because obviously it's apple cider vinegar, and it's going to give you that acidic burn in your insides, but it's very effective. Now, it's not the best tasting drink, like horrible. Before I discovered this recipe, I've been drinking apple cider vinegar for, I would say, 2 years now. So it's been, you know, it's not been the most pleasant. Guys, we have come to the end of the video. I hope you are able to take 1 or 2 products that could be helpful, that you might include on your weight loss journey. And I hope these videos have been helpful. If it has been helpful to you in some way or form, don't forget to give this a huge thumbs up, and definitely be subscribed to this channel for more. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you get notified every time I make an upload, and you get to put on the notification gang on here, and then we know that, you know, it's family and it's community up in here. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I always truly appreciate. I love reading from you and seeing your comments and all that good stuff. So thank you guys so much once again, and I love you for watching. See you in my next video.